Dear students, it is the third video for the week 4th, and we are learning this time rules of technical writing. Dear students, in the last video we came to know about the type or the qualities of the technical and business writing, that what type of prose style is used. Here are some rules which have to be followed for a better technical and business writing. Let's go. Well, purpose. Be direct about the purpose of the final document and keep this in mind. Write the entire document. Means we must understand what is the purpose of this report and how this report is going to be used in the office or officially. Clear? Purpose is a very important thing. Whether you want to direct, inform, or we have to instruct. For example, if the purpose of the report is to instruct the people how to use the computer and laptops, and clear, then the mode of speaking will be changed accordingly. Example, words, expressions will be similar. Okay. Understand that the document you write has a goal to achieve. There is always a definite goal of all the reports. Sometimes the reports, on the basis of the report, the policies are made, decisions are taken, a new project have to started, a new development have to be made in the office. Clear? We be very careful about that. The email we are writing, what is the purpose of this email? The minutes of the meeting we are taking. Okay, the content we are going to publish on the site. Okay, the seminars or discussions we are arranging, the activities we are conducting. Mean everybody be clear of the final object and purpose of that report. Here are the goals. They have simply mentioned: instructing, persuading, informing, or proposing. They are the different stage. For example, if you are instructing someone, the mode will be different: persuasions, informing, and proposing. And this all we have learned in the narration and exposition, this and that. So we must be able to understand what is our purpose. Writing style. Clear? Style is a very important thing. I have explained frequently the style. Style is the way you write, the vocabulary, sentence structures, example, logic, sentence order, paragraph structure, and all is called style. Write clearly, and the writing should be simple English. Avoid using complex English when and where it is possible. Mean a technical writer should make 100% to be simple and direct, as simple as one can. And it is highly appreciated that something you can say in simple words, less words, is more likely and is welcomed to saying difficult words, because the purpose of the technical writer is not to give the impression of linguistics expertise, to show off and boast of its pretense or awareness about the fact. Yes, to say something clearly and directly is the object of the technical and business writing. Do not use jargons. Jargons, I have explained, the dual meaning words, the words which have a different meaning for the user and the creator and speaker and writer. Mean everybody understands something differently. Whereas in technical and business writing, the object is that whatever is the phenomena. Whatever concept is in the mind of the writer, the same context, same text, same concept should be transported or delivered to the person. Therefore, agreed formal language have to be used. Make it as cohesive as you can, be consistent about sentence length, clear. So these all the things we have uh, learned in the previous sessions. Now move to the next. Important tips: everything. Grammar: open sentence with short and concrete subjects. Choose specific verbs. Get to the main verb quickly in a sentence. Be concise. Concise mean brief. Use affirmative sentences. Use parallel structure while writing different documents. Parallel structures means that create effective sentences to restate some subject, clear, so that a concept may easily be reinculcated to the person. Use adjectives correctly, because in technical and business writing most of the time it is the descriptive form, and in descriptive form we use modifiers. Modifiers mean we use excessively the adverbs and adjectives to express the phenomena, their nature, their functions, functionalities. Therefore, the adjectives and adverbs have to be used marginally, and they have to be used in very careful manner. And this is the last: design the layout, the very appearance. In the beginning, we cleared this point that technical and business writing always is structured finely in a specific layout and a design. For example, design of the email, design of a memo, design of a business report, business letter, design of a medical or laboratory report. So design matters a lot, and every organization applies different writing modes and designs. For example, APA style of writing, MLA style of writing, IEEE style of writing. They are the different correspondence or different writing style or layout modes. Create user-centered design visuals. Mean the writer, technical writing, we use create user friendly, user attractive. For example, you have made a machine and you want user should learn it quickly. Therefore, just go and observe the user manuals. They are written in very direct language. They are written in persuasive manner. They starts with instructional words. There are visual and designs, arrows and other expressions. By this means, user easily understand all this. Accurately make the most use of visuals to avoid any confusion. For complex scientific and procedural uh, or procedural steps, diagrams and illustrations means they work a lot. For example, for example, in old time when I remember when the people would purchase mobile phone and how to insert a SIM into the mobile phone, the people had to take the user manual, and then there were specific buttons and all others, and they were designed so accurately that any person with means even or uh, average intellect can easily understand it. Write in bullet points and leave white space. That whenever you are writing, there should be bullet, bold, colored. Make it make it presentable and readable to the eye. That whatever you write, the font must be enlarged. It may be in different text, in different ink, clear, fine, color, so that it easily understand. And you know it, the communication theory, that eyes first attracted by the layout, by the color, by the scheme and directions. Mean non uh, verbal communication is stronger. Avoid overcrowding of words and images and graphs. Here it means that must that the writers should not use, they should not be wordy expressions, unnecessary words, unnecessary expressions, explanations, images, and graphs which are useless or which have been repeated or repeated should be uh, would be omitted. Use layouts. Be open to feedback. That always trash and feedback. Ask the people to review your documentation, and if they can add something with it, it's good. Revise and proofread. This is one of the second very important phase of the writing step, that after one has prepared a draft, should revise and proofread before final submission. Study the writing structures and create a structured language for the reader. Writing structures. Structures mean sentences, means outline, introductory sentences, explanatory sentences, mean all that's techniques, that where to use the verb and where to have use the description and where we have to use the explanation and persuasion. So they are the different stages of the writing document, and the person have to review it. Be careful about the resources you choose while searching for your project. Resources on which the research is conducted, books, research papers, sites, models, and many more things. A person must be careful about it. Careful mean, number one, they should be relevant to your subject. The research resources should be available. Research resources should be updated and latest. Fine. These are the points to be for mandatory for the technical and business writing. Be updated about the change and revision in the law and other things related to your niche. Whatever change happen in your particular field. For example, you are the student of computer science and develop softwares, and there always happen new platforms, new rules, tools, technologies, submissions. For example, you see that all the time there are rules and regulations by the various service providers and all others. Everybody must be aware of it. Be aware about something has happened in the particular specific field, in the rules and regulations of the very body, like ANSECT and like Higher Education Commission, or like the body you are working under, clear, the country law. They are the different things a writer must be aware of all. Explain concepts by giving contextual examples. Give contextual examples. Explain the text by techniques of exemplification, comparison, contrast, definition, interpretation, exemplification, comparisons, and contrasts are the techniques which are applied to express the concept. For example, some person want to talk about cloud computing. What is a cloud and computing? First give what cloud computing is, then give the example that the data which is stored in unfinite storage place is away from the desk computer. Clear. Then give examples that Google and Facebook and all others, they use the cloud computing. Then give example that how this data is different from the other types of memory. This is how the concept is expanded and explained. Be definite about product, project, or goal established. That define and clear about it and clearly write whatever you want. Dear students, it is all with this discussion we have come to know technical and business writing is writing about science, technology, and engineering. It is very important and the fundamental requirements to stay in the workplace, and the writer have to be very much aware of the topic, audience, language expertise, layout, and utilizing all these techniques should be able to create user friendly content. Thank you very much.